Hello. I am looking at the front page, well, the home page of LBC, a radio channel which I disrespect very much. But they used to be London Broadcast Radio, and but the words underneath the LBC now are leading British conversation, and they do lead, and generally speaking, in the wrong direction. But this is their homepage, and I just want to go through a couple of their stories. So we have here, Chancellor wants to cut taxes. Yep. And William and Kate snubbed in Baileys, or there was some sort of upheaval. Now, I just want to draw attention to three or four stories here. Man who doused partner in petrol before setting her alight is jailed. Okay, manhunt launched in murder probe after the death of student, and that's a female student, by the way, although they don't say that here, in London flats. Let's see. Here's Leah Thomas. I pronounced her name Leah. Look, she won this swimming competition. Here are the three women who should have come first, second and third, but were pushed out by this person. The trans, I don't know quite how trans he is, but you look at the shoulders on that guy, just look at it. Just look at it. Okay. So we've had this chap here setting fire to his partner. This chap here murdering a 19-year-old student, and this chap here robbing three women out of their places in a swimming competition, and let's see that. Oh, yeah. And this fellow here, who's a devil-obsessed ripper, jailed for 42 years for murdering some woman and then it says here violating her body. And so out of these news things, we've got four examples here of males being unpleasant to women. And then there's this one. Traumatized black schoolgirl wrongly strip searched to sue Met Police. They actually don't give all the details here. But it seems that a 15-year-old school pupil was searched by the police because she was suspected of carrying drugs. They don't give the complete story, so I don't know exactly why they thought that she was carrying drugs. Their big mistake, well, it's more than a mistake, their contravention of rules was that they searched her. I suppose they would have been female police, or at least a female police officer, but the fact is they didn't have a chaperone with her, and that was pretty awful. That was terrible. If they think somebody's carrying drugs, they have to search them. But there has to be certain procedures, especially when a minor is involved. And it says here she was menstruating at the time. This is neither here nor there. If you're suspected of carrying drugs, you have to be searched, whatever your physical condition. It just has to be done in a reasonably sensitive way, I suppose. A safeguarding review concluded that the strip search was unjustified, and then they say, and racism was likely to have been an influencing factor. I don't know. Was the behaviour of the girl an influencing factor? Was she all sort of entitled? And I'm not talking about her being black now, I'm just talking about her being 15 years old. Whatever. They shouldn't have searched her without a chaperone. They should have treated the situation perhaps a little more sensitively. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. But what I am talking about is the fact that in all these women on this page who have been violated, she was violated the least. They left her alive. And she says she's traumatized, and she is the only one that is actually given a colour. Traumatised black schoolgirl, wrongly strip search. Why not traumatised schoolgirl. That's enough. A 15-year-old girl is searched by the police, turns out wrongly, for carrying drugs. She wasn't. And they didn't have a chaperone. That is all that should be the point of the news. But no, it's black. And then they say it's caused uproar across the community. What community? What community are they referring to? Well, it's obvious they're not talking about all the people in Britain, because I don't notice an uproar. No, they mean the black community in wherever it was that this girl met. So it was in London somewhere. So a 15-year-old girl was assaulted by the police, and then there's a semi-riot. Because if there's one thing that we can be sure of, it's that if a black person is arrested in any, it's always racism, and they can always call on a certain slice of black people who will always make a huge fuss about it. No, it's a 15-year-old girl who was searched without proper due process, and that's the important thing. And we should not be pandering to the agitators and the black racists in our society who like to make a thing out of people being black because it gives them a little bit more power. All right, that's all I needed to talk about on this article. Oh, and I almost forgot. I am Graniopteryx. I am to be found on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute and Minds. I let you know when I've uploaded something. I always put that out on my social media accounts, at Graniopteryx, on Twitter, Gab and Parler. Right, please like the video, share it, subscribe, support the channel if you can. Don't forget to click that like button. And yeah, that's it. Right, till next time. Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the Graniopteryx design or Granbo, with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.graniopteryx.com, and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share, share, share.